we begin usually by listening to what people say are the challenges of being a busy professional in the years 2019 or before. And I'm often pulled to ask them what else they know about that. What would be the one thing that would make a difference to them, that would allow them to really lead in the way that they know they can? Whether we're talking about leading their own lives or leading multi-billion-dollar companies, what is it that they most need? And far and away, the most common answer is, you know what? I just need some space. I just need some space. And it's usually said like that. I need some space. So that sounds like a pretty simple thing. Why don't we just find some space? And there's three main reasons why that doesn't happen. The first is this. We've not only gone to doing things one after another, but now we do three things at one time, and then we do two things at one time, and then we do three things at one time. And we're really expert at filling up every minute of the day and night with doing. So we're no longer human beings, we're now human doings. And we've become really, really good at it. And at the same time, let's take a look at what neuroscience is now learning about what we're doing to our brain. It is not only busy with all that doing, but now it is burdened with connectivity day and night, a vast array of technological wizardry that keeps us connected day and night. And although I know in particular that it would be no one in this room, there are people who take that phone to bed with them. The last thing they look at as they fall unconscious, and before their eyes are even open, they're reaching for the phone on the nightstand. And I know it's nobody in here, but there are people that are that addicted to that technology. And so all of this pulls at our brain. It insists that we be distracted all the time, to the point where we are now conditioning ourselves to live in a state of continuous partial attention, not really attending to anything. And if all that isn't enough for the brain, there's the whole internal distractions. All the worries, the concerns, the planning, all the things that are constantly distracting us in our minds. So what happens to busy professionals when all of this is going on in our lives? And it keeps ratcheting up every day. We've become these 21st century jugglers who need to keep this stuff going at lightning speed, just hoping that something doesn't fall. So what happens? For most of us, we go on autopilot. We begin to live our lives on autopilot. And one of the directors I recently was working with described it as running the gauntlet. The alarm goes off, we're off. And we run through our day, busy, 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 fall unconscious and wait for the bell to ring again. We're on autopilot. And the problem with being on autopilot is when we fall into this sense of autopilot, we rarely know that that's what's happened.